find out. So,
Game resumed.
ladies and gentlemen, Starbros of all ages, welcome to this game of Starbow. With me today casting, I have the lovely Luxembourgian, the best Terran player in Luxembourg actually. It is Alpha Squad. How you doing?
It's best Starbow Terran, probably. Not the best Terran player.
Oh yeah, Starbow Terran. And I guess you would call yourself Kalevi and not Alpha Squad.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna have in the top left corner, we're gonna have Balthazar playing as the purple Protoss player, and his opponent.
It's gonna be NPG Desive.
That was such a smooth
yeah.
transition.
yeah. It sounded as if one person did this introduction.
It sounded like it was just one continuous sentence flowing off of the tongue. Now I have no idea about this game. It's gonna be on Circuit Breaker. It's on 12.5%. It is, but that's about it. And Balthazar always with the perfect pylon placement according to the Nexus. Like he always puts them right next to where the Nexus is gonna be, and he never blocks his Nexus. And if I was gonna do this, I would block my Nexus every single time.
This time it's further away. Like, where's Nexus?
Maybe like one more like pixel, like or not
no,
pixel,
two more.
not
two
pixel,
more.
but like a whole pylon away.
Yeah,
Could you
I
put
think I would say so.
Could you put that pylon a whole other pylon to the left? And this is by the way when Protoss construction workers are building a building or warping in a building, that's the terms they use. That's the official length.
It's warping.
It's the pylon length. So can you move that half a pylon to the right? And they're like, yeah, sure. And then that's the terminology they use.
Oh, you know what would be sick? If Protoss could just, while the building is warping, you just change where it is.
Change where the structure is.
Yeah, while it is warping. Like.
Then you can just make all your buildings at the same spot and just move them around as they're constructing. No, Desive, that's impossible.
No. No. Yeah, I see Protoss player doing that.
I think it works better now that we have the actual cannon values, because the cannons used to be crap, but now they're actually good.
Yeah, no, but still, like Queen and especially with Queen and Rage, which is still in the game. And
well, when the Queen and Rage goes away,
moving spine crawlers will just destroy it. And compared to Brood War, 1,500 HP hatcheries.
Yeah.
In Brood War it was 750, I believe.
I don't know if it was half. Oh yeah, maybe it was.
It was 750.
Yeah, all buildings are not all of them, but most buildings are more buff in Starbow, except for defensive structures are about the same.
That's SC2 Remnant.
Yeah.
Because Blizzard realized. Yeah, no, it wasn't half. It was 1,250. I lied.
How dare you?
It was because Blizzard realized that all units do plus damage to armored, especially Marauders, and that's when Terran players early in Rings of Liberty started doing medivac drops on maps like Lost Temple, close air position and sniping all the buildings in about 2 seconds. So they thought, oh, let's make the Nexus 2000 HP and command center. Well, especially all those buildings.
Yeah, no, but it and I kind of like it in Starbow too, because I know it's kind of just a remnant, but the thing is, you still clump up units a lot faster. It's easier to target down buildings faster. So, and I kind of like the fact that you have more time to save. Oh, and speaking of cannon rushes, here we go. This is a more technical cannon rush, though. This isn't like some super cheesy play.
Also, spawning pool has 250 more HP.
Oh wow, yeah, they were on 750. Random interesting facts from Kalevi, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not balanced, Marnie.
No, sure you're not.
Supply pools have less HP.
Yeah, but they can pop up and down.
Oh wow, that's so mean of Balthazar that he can rush.
It's like, is cannon rush viable? And it's like, yeah.
I have to be careful then, and now he's probably going to lose his third base as a result of this. Queen and Rage scares these zealots away, but he only has to kill this one cannon. And he might... Oh wow, he's actually getting a lot of circlings, and if speed would finish, I think he could just save this hatchery.
Chrono boost
just... You surround the zealots!
Very nice.
Just now kill
Very
this one
nice.
cannon, kill this one cannon, and he saves this base. Kill this one cannon.
Yeah, he moves him over there.
Oh,
Nice.
so clutch. But he lost a lot of circles to that. But he's somehow ahead in supply. He's behind in workers, but he's Zerg. He can easily catch up to this. He's not too terribly far.
I'm sorry about
So funny.
your attitude. He's Zerg, you'll be fine. Zerg is an OP race anyway.
Well, if you're only four workers behind, you can easily catch
Yeah,
up.
yeah, you
See,
can.
it's 33. Like, it was not a stretch of a statement.
No, I completely agree. It was just the tone in which you said it. I just thought it was funny. Hey Finn, good to see you. So we're gonna have I think that's the biggest Cepheus introduction I've ever seen in the chat. But so Balthazar is actually sticking with the gateway tech. He's gonna get. Does he have Zult legs or is he getting it? He has Zult legs. He's probably had it for a while now, just not paying attention. But he's not getting a Stargate. He's not getting a Robo Base. Just sticking with straight up Templar tech, which works. You just have to be a little bit careful versus potential Mutalisк switch. But you're very well off usually versus Hydralisks.
I'm not saying anything.
If there's that's an interesting paradox actually to say that sentence, because by saying that sentence you are saying something. Bum bum bum. So we're gonna have a very slow Overlord scouting. I haven't seen this in forever. Like he doesn't know to make an overseer. Oh, wrong button. So this is the Brood War scout. Brr, look at that lazy Overlord. They just look so lazy. He's like, I could go faster, but I don't wanna. Lazy overseer, overlord, I mean. Who's trying to tell me stuff? Oh, okay, no, never mind. I shouldn't be distracted by that. Zerglings well, Hydra listing coming now with a very fast Lurker Den. I don't think the Hydra upgrades are done. No, only speed before the Lurker Den, so it's gonna be pretty quick Lurkers. We're gonna have DTs and Zealots incoming for Balthazar.
Yeah, not much to add. Ooh, no, it's something very important. We see
Ooh, yeah, we
Warp
do.
Gate.
Warp Gate.
Warp
This is gonna be
Gate.
interesting. This is gonna be very interesting. We'll see if this works. Oh,
Oh, wow.
very nice
Good try.
position from Desive here. Look at that. He's okay. Now that's not so good, but he had like a really nice setup with the Hydras and
Two
the
High
Zerglings.
Templars say to Zealots, you distract the Hydras, we're going to snipe the hatchery, and they choose us that. One hatchery dead.
Works really well. He actually saves the Dark Templars even when there was an Overseer present the whole time. That's pretty good. Very nice little attack there from Balthazar.
Very ninja, these are two Zeratul cousins.
they're like they're about to like spawn some shells and have like some band-aids. They're gonna be Ninja Turtles, but yeah. Yeah, that was horrible, but I'm getting tired, so just bear with me for the moment. Desive has another Overlord that's expendable. He could make it an Overseer and Scout. He hasn't seen this third base set up from Balthazar. Nope. Doesn't know that there is a third base that is going to be soon incoming, but he's already got Lurkers on the way. He could try and cancel his third base. He should actually... He should not be defensive with his Lurkers. I think he should be aggressive, because there's no way his opponent's going to have observers at this
Detection.
point. Yeah, detection. Thank you.
Well, cannons.
Yes, he can have cannons, but he can like start to contain. He doesn't have to like sit in his base with his army at this time.
Yeah.
The second you get Lurkers with Zerg versus Protoss, that's the second you want to start try and be more aggressive, and you can stop being defensive.
Oh, big blunder out of Balthazar. Really stupid mistake.
He's making
Build
stalkers.
stalkers. Yeah.
How could he? Does this have the duality charge? No, that's only for the... No, that's in the game. Yeah, that's in the game. But he hasn't
But he doesn't
researched
have it.
No. He has warped gate tech, but he hasn't made any warped gates. He has a weird pylon that he could use for later on. He's got a couple of weird pylons. They're so strange. But I guess he wants to wait until his opponent
wow.
pushes out. Yeah, oh, he's getting another one. This is really sneaky. Just Zerglings incoming for the side. This is more scouting than harass. It's not a big enough group for really to do that much damage, to be honest. He's gonna maybe get a cannon. No, they're on move command.
not even that.
He's not gonna get anything.
You may get probes.
Yeah.
Oh.
1, 2. Learn counting with Cepheus and Kalevi. This time we're gonna count to 2.
Il, E.
Thank you for that. So Finn is adding that the Desive's clan tag, unless it's Vietnamese, it doesn't make any sense. So I don't really know how to respond to that. But here comes the attack. Desive is finally moving out with Lurker's Hydra. He wants to make sure there's going to be no more bases for Balthazar. But I think I feel he should have done this right when they completed. Now, when Balthazar spots this, I really hope he takes the opportunity to warp in some units with his pylons to counter. And he has 4 warp gates now. He can warp in. And they're not on a cooldown, it seems. So here comes the attack from Desive. I think he's going to be able to cancel this base from Balthazar fairly easily. We're going to have the move back from Balthazar to defend. And in the meantime, I really hope he warps in some units, but we'll see if it actually happens. Oh, nice face shield there from the observers. It's about as hard as microing.
Oh no, he doesn't
Void
get
Rays.
Nexus. He doesn't get Nexus.
Oh, he gets it! Oh, but he
Oh.
loses his entire army. But in
Yeah,
the meantime, no, he tried to counterattack the natural, but they just died to the cannons there.
I don't know if it was worth it, but there
Here it
are 2
comes.
DTs warped in.
There's an overseer there, though.
Yeah, I don't think they are going to do too much.
No, but I think the counterattack from Balthazar is going to do a lot, because the side doesn't really have that many units anymore. And, oh, can 2 DTs kill 1 Spinecrawler? They can! Wow, I didn't know that. I thought that's actually really good.
All your Protoss players take note.
Yeah, this is important. Oh, but Balthazar attacking into lurkers without detection. That's usually bad. What do you think?
Yeah, but he can pull back since there's so few overseers.
Oh, the queen could have
to
killed the
oversee item plus.
DT.
More zealots coming in. In the meantime, while there's a battle raging on the middle, well, not a battle, just a cowardly Protoss retreating.
There's a what a coward! What a jerk!
Yeah, he doesn't make a stand on the middle. He just gives it up straight away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have a bunch of high template. You only have 5 resist, but I just rather flee like a girl.
I know what Finn would have said if he was casting here. Oh, anyhow, we're gonna have the big warp in to defend here, and it kind of works because he warps. This is important. He did
Oh
warp
wow,
in.
he sandwiches the entire army.
Very nice sandwich. It's gonna taste good. It's gonna be a lot of dead Zerg meat in the middle. But I liked how he warped in those units a little bit away.
Actually,
because
actually so slow. No, it's gonna get sniped by 2 more warped in DTs.
It is. Look at that. It's gonna die. And there's dead. The lurker's feeling very useless at the moment. I think Balthazar has this game at this point. Desive though, going for a counterattack, but there's only 3 photon cannons. They could actually do a lot of damage.
Nine. 9 more DTs warped in on the bottom.
Oh wow. Look at that. This is not like, this isn't harass anymore. This is an army.
Like, this is a family reunion. I was talking about 2 cousins from 02, but now his mother just joined in the fray.
All the cousins and everyone, even that stupid uncle that no one wants to talk to is there. You're like, oh, but Desive using the burrow, kind of cute though. But right now it's like,
Observer coming in.
it's all like gimmicks at this point. I don't really think he can win here. But that's what we said about the Red Bandit last game, and he did win. So
Yeah, but the Desive can't build crosses and Scots. That's the difference.
yeah, it's true.
And there are 90 Ts on the way on this 4th base. That also makes kind of a difference.
That does. Look at the army of almost visible units.
But they're circling around by in the main.
Oh, very nice. And he has killed
Oh.
off the cannons.
But the
Yes.
warp in. Very, very nice.
Yeah, warping in takes longer in Starbow, as you can see, than it does in StarCraft 2. So I really like how he always chooses to warp in far away from the units and not too close. Oh, he did snipe that, but he did take a lot of damage to this DTs. The whole family unit has been hampered a little bit, and most of them had to go to a hospital. That's always good if it's the uncle.
It's a tragedy, family tragedy.
It is.
Drama. That's why 02 is such a loner. He just all his family died in this battle.
Hey,
So
Pew Pew Bon, good to see you. Yes, there's some Norwegian people here. It's actually one of my students. One of my new students from this year. So they're discovering my my interests.
your passion for Starbow.
Yes, I haven't talked to them too much about it. I think they just find these things. Some of them. So
You don't have a private life as a math teacher. Right?
no, it's a thug life being a math teacher. You know.
What do you mean by that feeling?
Yeah, you're just a cop. You wouldn't know what harsh life would be. It's the math teachers who gets to experience that.
Yeah.
Oh, but Desive has a surprisingly big army. I don't know if it's going to be enough to deal with Balthazar. Oh, but I like this how he brings part of this up to try and go for a counterattack. But in the meantime, he needs to make a stand here. So much storm, but he may be able to hold this because Balthazar did make a lot of stalkers.
And he doesn't have an observer, that's a big part.
Oh yeah, that is actually very important.
And the force coming in his natural is wrecking his main.
There's the warp in. Oh, but the warp in doesn't really do that much because it's just zealots with no observer, and there's a lot of lurkers there, and yeah. But
his main army might die just at the hand of Desive.
Wow, Desive might turn this game around at the moment. Oh, Kalevi, you're dropping. Are you there? Kalevi? Oh, great. I lost my co-caster. Kalevi? No, his game probably crashed. Oh, that sucks. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait. I'm even casting a replay. This isn't supposed to happen when you cast a replay. This has only happened during live games. But if I can talk a little bit. If we look at this current situation now, this time actually has two bases. Although one of them he's just about to lose all his workers, as you can see in this freeze frame. But Balthazar has the economy, but he's about to lose a lot of production. But Balthazar's production is fairly mobile because he has warp gate technology, so I would still definitely put Balthazar ahead in this position, but he was much further ahead than he is right now. And look at this choke point here from Desive. Oh, are you in the game too?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were dropped. Okay, that's good. Hey, Litex. Yes, Terran is viable. Terran is actually too viable. There might actually be some Terran nerfs at the moment, to be honest, but we'll see. Yeah, well, actually, not really Terran nerfs, more Zerg. It's more Zerg that is not so viable, more than that Terran being too viable. Actually, that's true. Oh, so Balthazar is not in as good a position as he used to be. He still has his family of DTs just chilling out. I guess it's like a funeral or something because they all look very bored. Oh yeah, the Vulture Mines. Yes, we have heard about that issue and we are working on it. When it comes to Vulture Mines, I'll talk about that later. We're gonna have Desive going for a counterattack. Balthazar has this base, but he doesn't really have any mining going on. He's got mining here, he's got mining here, he's got...
He has good defenses in position, they are hugging each other in the pyramid.
Look at that, this is a very intimate family reunion right there. Oh, good thing he killed that pylon, photon cannon, because now the DTs can get out of there. But basically, oh, if they can actually attack the workers, these lurkers, they can kill a lot of probes. Look at how low HP these lurkers are, and they're wreaking havoc. Here comes more units, though. And, man, Desive is just keeping up the pressure somehow. Oh, Balthazar tries to get some cannons up here, but it's not gonna work. What happened to the family? Is the DTs gone? The DTs are all dead. Man, Balthazar's kind of falling apart here. Desive is just pulling ahead. This is incredible.
Yep, I blame the stalkers.
Of course you do. Okay, here comes a good storm. Yeah, he keeps making these stalkers. He doesn't even have the range upgrade. Oh, he doesn't even have the range upgrade on them, man. This is horrible. Okay, I blame that.
I still blame the stalkers.
Sure. They're not really supposed to be fighting units, so he shouldn't really be making them at this point. Dragoons deals with lurkers a lot better. Like, Stalkers doesn't deal with lurkers, and they really never should. When it comes to the mines, basically with the speed buff that we're testing, it does hurt the mines, it seems, with the damage point and everything from the Dragoons. So, we're basically going to put in the speed changes first, and then we're going to look at the Mine-Dragoon relationship afterwards. Because right now, the speed changes doesn't affect all the stats. It doesn't affect, like, all the damage point and cooldown stuff. It mostly affects... Yeah, and spells. So we'll have to...
transformation siege time, and it doesn't affect everything.
No, so we're gonna have to change everything first, and then we're gonna have to look at some of these interactions, and then we'll patch. There's a lot of work ahead of us, to be honest.
Yeah. For you.
Not just for me. Well, you've done a lot of the work actually, so I appreciate that.
No, like I'm at the table.
Yes, but that is an important part. I especially love what you called some of these upgrades. So, Balthazar is kind of stabilizing a little bit now. Desive is trying to get more bases up. It's going to be really difficult. Oh, Balthazar with continuous warp, and oh, is he gonna get the pylon in time? No, he doesn't. And Balthazar with a nice little reinforcement over there.
Oh, well, we might just threaten to kill this base if there only would an observer. Ah, there's an observer. No,
oh, but there's a lot more lurkers just got burrowed though. And he did bring a stalker.
Okay, these zealots do
oh,
nice
Balthazar
job.
doing a really good job there, yeah.
Okay, he's actually going to clean this up. Balthazar crawling his way back into the game. But no, he's building stalkers again. Oh no, big blunder.
Lex, I don't know how to say her name. Just right now, we're still making a lot of changes to Starbow, so I would love for anyone who comes into Starbow to come into it with a mind of like being a beta tester more than like I'm gonna get good at Starbow, I'm gonna ladder it up, and I'm gonna be like find all the strategies, because to be honest, the strategies will probably change a little bit because we're still changing the game. But if you come into the mindset, it would be like, okay, I'm gonna be very helpful. I'm gonna tell them all the things I find. I'm gonna try and add my opinions and test different things that they're testing. That's really what we need at this point in Starbow. There's more people testing out changes that we're trying to make. To be honest, that's the most important things right now, I feel. Desive with a lot of he has a perfect mineral gas ratio for making a ton of lurkers at the moment, but he needs more overlords. He's supply blocked. That always sucks.
Yeah, it makes
Louis.
time.
Makes
6.
sense. Oh, he's gonna lose his base though, so not a lot of defense. It's not really the Red Bandit style of defenses there, just a little bit. But Balthazar wants to be careful because he can get his units trapped down there.
Oh, really good storm. Really nice storm style.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the income more lurkers, and they clean this up, and these stalkers would have to blink away.
Now he
That's
can make a
balance.
ton of lurkers, but now he doesn't have the hydras anymore though. But he actually is gonna save this base, it seems. So that's very nice for the side. But he did lose all the workers.
Yeah. Yep.
Meanwhile, Balthazar expanding it again. He's gonna use some dirty pros tricks to get that Archon out of there. Wow, these lurkers in the natural has been there forever. The natural base of Balthazar is just gone.
Very nice how Balthazar actually used his stalkers to deal with this little number of lurkers. He blinked on the left side, so all his useless units would take the damage, and then he can swing in with the zealots, like the useful units.
Well, if you if you're gonna make useless units, you might as well, you know, try to make them as useful as possible.
Yeah. Okay, income a lot of circlings. Hydralisks.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to do anything here.
Always killing net cannons is always nice though.
Yeah, that's true.
It might open up a window for harass. There's a zealot attack on the bottom, which won't be able to do too much since there are lurkers. Yeah, since there are lurkers.
Desive knows about this pylon, but he's not doing anything about it, which I think is a big mistake. Killing this pylon would be really nice. Of course, there's another pylon behind that again, but
there are 2 more pylons behind that again.
Just to be quadruple safe, you know.
If plan A doesn't work, go to plan B, and then C, and then D.
It's a perfect plan. Oh, the farther in place now, but I kind of think this is interesting for Desive. Like, he was really behind. He got, like, on equal footing, and now he's kind of falling behind again. But Balthazar is back to making a lot of stalkers, so we'll see how this goes. And does he still have the range upgrade? Maybe this was from before the patch?
No, there is a range upgrade in this game.
Oh, he just needs to get it. This is so sad. He's making so many stalkers, but they could have 2 more range, and they don't.
That's what happens a lot. Like, people think we're making small changes to Starbow, so they stop reading the patch notes.
Yeah, that's true. And we still make big changes, dude. You gotta be careful about that. Read those patch notes.
It's like a little bit like Dota. These changes are actually a little bit meaningful.
I don't play any Dota, so I wouldn't know the reference there, but the changes are indeed meaningful. Now, Balthazar taking yet another base. And Desive is really falling behind because he hasn't expanded in a very long time. He's trying to push instead, getting some Zerglings across, but it's not going to do that too much.
Oh, now we go Ultralisks.
Oh,
and now stalkers are even more trash.
Well, Ultras will only be good at this point if he can get more economy. I don't think he really has the economy to support that heavy Ultralisk production.
Did you see his unit thingies? how is it called? His minerals.
His income tab?
Yeah, not his income, his minerals, his bank. He has a
Yeah, oh
huge
yeah, he
bank.
has a nice bank, but he doesn't have that much gas. Oh, and he's losing this space, which is very unfortunate. To reply to what you say there, Louis, we have been in contact with Day 9, and he will do another Starbow daily eventually at some point. He was gonna do it earlier, but he's been very tired, and now he's going to the Red Bull Battleground. So, but he has planned one more, so it will happen eventually. So
At one point in time. I
Yeah.
think it was the best Starbow video I ever saw.
yeah, the one he did was really good. Ooh,
Um,
okay, this time has a small group here, but he's not really doing anything with them. I don't know if he knows they exist.
I don't want to be rude about your YouTube channel, but I seriously think that was the best game I ever saw someone cast.
How are you rude when you say that? Oh, rude to my channel? Oh, yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
that's totally okay. I know Dana makes a lot better content than I do. He's actually he generates a lot of his income by doing so. So it shouldn't like I don't generate
Wait,
any income. by
You
doing
also you have a subscriber button on Twitch,
I
right?
do. I make so much money. It's incredible.
You quit your job as a math teacher for it.
Yes, of course. For all that, $10 a month from ads, and it's incredible. Okay, so we have Desive with a lot of defilers that he's not using whatsoever. He hasn't put out one Dark Swarm yet. He lost them. That's unfortunate. But he's gaining some footing here though, and he has some very annoying Zerglings in the main base of Balthazar.
Oh, and they
Also
might actually. Oh, whoa! They get this upgrade.
That's actually
Yeah.
huge.
We don't need roachlings in this game.
No, this is perfect. No, I haven't advocated Roachlings in a very long time. But look at the army of Balthazar, almost maxed. Very strong army, except for the stalkers. We need Dark Swarm though, or Plague, one of the two. He doesn't have Plague researched. He doesn't have Consume researched. That's
oh wow,
actually
that's actually a
huge.
huge mistake.
Yeah, it is. What? Oh, Dark Swarm here in this position is not there. Why would you? What?
Well, there because his army is there. You
Yeah,
can't
well,
go in to defend this.
true.
I actually kind of advocated a little
Okay.
bit. You see his army is stuck there.
Yeah, that's true. Now he can do whatever he wants there, and he has a nice little. Okay, yeah, no, that was actually kind of nice. Oh, but the storm though might just rip this apart. But he's buffed. Wow, he will lose this base if he targets it. He doesn't really, but I think he's gonna lose it eventually anyway. Desive is making very few units work really well, and he still hasn't expanded in forever. He's just lost an expansion. There's a lot of zealots there actually being incredibly annoying. And Desive has very little mining going on. He's still making this somehow work, because Zerg is such a weak race. Oh, very nice Burrow Lurker there.
I love when you throw in sarcasm. Like it's so rare, but when you do, it's funny.
Thank you. Desive needs Consume like badly. He really needs Consume.
Still not on the way.
No.
Well, he has such smart cards in the game. He doesn't need consume. Oh well, he more flurkers on the choke. No.
Oh, I think we need to
Good.
buff Zerg because Desive might lose this game, and that's a bug. So we need to fix that.
Yeah, but you know what I said when I said Desive, if he would practice more Starbow, he would totally beat Balthazar's ass.
Maybe. I think Desive is Norwegian, or I might mixing up with someone else. But I think he's the other Norwegian, which would not make me the best Zerg Norwegian Starbow player out there anymore. Also, I'm pretty sure if Snoot played just one game with Zerg and Starbow, he would wreck me really well.
Is Snoot Norwegian?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I knew he was European, but I didn't knew he was Norwegian.
He's like the StarCraft 2 son of Norway. Him and Targa, man. That's why Norway's won like the 2-nation thingies in a row. In the meantime, Desive is losing to Balthazar's push. I don't
Also,
think he's gonna
Zealots
be
on
able
the top bottom right, Zerglings in the main base. A lot of things going on.
to- It is, and I'm talking about Snoot. Oh, this Defiler. Imagine if this thing had Plague. Oh, that's so
Imagine
sad.
if he would burrow it.
Yeah, that's true. He has the Burrow upgrade actually.
Okay, now losing observers. He could snipe the observer.
If
That's
he gets
one
the last
observer.
observer, that's actually huge. He can hold this for
Oh,
just a little bit longer. In the meantime, he did again do a lot of damage in the main base of Balthazar.
Yeah, forced to warp in a lot of units. I'm actually, like, warping is actually useful once you have a lot of gateways. Like, you can actually afford making them all into
The rate
a
of
gateway.
the rate of kappas in this chat is too high, man. uh, okay, so Defiler, I just can't believe it doesn't have consume. It just really bugs me, but I'll try and not let it bug me. I'll be like very positive once
No.
once he
I
finally
want
gets.
to. Philosophy, Stalkers and Dragoons and any range units which don't have splash damage don't do any damage on the Dark Swarm.
That is true.
Like Marines, Ghosts, Vultures, they all don't do damage on the Dark Swarm.
I'm pretty sure Chad could produce more kappas if they wanted to. Just saying. Oh wow, I like this from Desive, bringing this small group of Hydras to snipe the Templars before the rest. I really need to start doing this. I'm really bad at this.
I'm reading chat, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. So I'm kind of
distracted.
a lot of Dark Templars killing that hatchery, and Desive currently has really no income whatsoever. He has like 3 mineral patches that he's working off of, and
I really love the creep drop.
oh, that's
Just to
actually
make
kinda-
all these probes
Okay,
dirty.
here we go. Desive needs to do damage now, and I don't know what Balthazar's backing off. I
Dark
think he has
Swarm,
the bigger
make a Dark
army.
Swarm. Make a Dark Swarm. Okay, don't make a Dark Swarm.
He kind of makes really weird Dark Storms. Like, you need to make Dark Storm in the face of your opponent, not like
No,
way
no,
back.
not if you have Hydras.
Well, not on top of them, but like right in front. Like right here, he needs to make Dark Storm right here, and not like back here. But
Oh wow, this army is kinda in a bad position from Balthazar. I would love if you would bring in more workers simply because this army is so tunneled and choked in.
okay, that Dark Storm is good, but there's no units currently under it. But he's gonna move units under. He's actually gonna get this base. I really think Balthazar could have just fought this head on. I don't think he even had to retreat back there. He has a pretty big army, but right now he's feeling a little
Losing
bit scared.
probes. Losing
And-
a lot of probes. Also, if you know it, the Zergler is on 55 supply.
Yeah,
So low in supply.
it's
And Balthazar
incredible.
was on 140, I believe, before this
I
fight.
feel Balthazar's kind of throwing this game away, but I don't know if this isn't really game at all though, because Balthazar has yet another mining base that's very well defended, and Desive really doesn't have anything at this point when it comes to mining, but he's gonna kill the entirety of the army of Balthazar. Look at that, it's just gonna slowly die.
Oh wow. Basically, that's all the units Desive has, like, and he can't afford to reproduce it because he only has 2 mineral patches he mines from.
Yeah. This is a really weird game, but I think Balthazar is gonna get I think he's gonna come out on top here. I don't really see how Desive can win this, but I'm not gonna call it. I'm really not calling it because Desive with a really good attack here. He has Dark Swarm. No, he doesn't.
No,
Oh,
GG.
oh, he just
GG
sees
is
that.
called.
GG indeed. That was a really nice